In November of 2002, Johnny Cash would release his final studio album while he was alive, entitled American 4, The Man Comes Around. Included on the album was perhaps, in my opinion, and the opinion of many, the greatest cover song ever produced. In 1994, the iconic industrial rock band Nine Inch Nails released the song Hurt off of the Downward Spiral, written by Trent Reznor. Johnny Cash would cover the song Hurt on the album. When first Trent Reznor heard about it, he was flattered, but he didn't think that, he thought it would be too gimmicky. But after listening to Johnny Cash's version and watching the video, the iconic video, Trent Reznor realized what an impactful moment it was, and he has gone on record saying the song no longer belonged to him at that point. Because when you take a look at the two different versions of the song, the Nine Inch Nails version and the Johnny Cash version, there are some similarities, because I believe Trent Reznor at one point did have a very serious drug addiction, as did Johnny Cash in his early career. So you had those parallels, but where Trent Reznor was singing the song out of a place of despair, Johnny Cash was singing it more from age and just everything he had been through in his years on this earth. And it would come as no surprise that shortly after the release of the song, June Carter Cash, Johnny Cash's beloved wife, would pass away. And just a short time after that, in 2003, almost a year after the release of the album, Johnny Cash himself would pass away as well. Why do I think Hurt is the greatest cover song of all time? It's, you take a listen to both songs, they're very different, same chord structure, same verses. Of course, Johnny Cash did have to change ended up only changing one word in the entire song, but still, a country album, you really don't want to get slapped with a content warning when you're a country singer. But both songs are iconic in their both right. They both have a sense of pain and just total, like a downward spiral. It's a downward spiral feel for the Nine Inch Nails version, because it's off the album Downward Spiral. So you have that, and you just feel what Trent Reznor was going through when he was writing that song, when he was suffering his drug addiction, even with something like mental illness as well. And then you have Johnny Cash coming from a place of experience, with the life experience that he had, just everything that he faced during his time. And both are just incredible songs, moving songs in their own right. But as I love both versions of the songs, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan, I'm a huge Nine Inch Nails fan, and I absolutely feel that Johnny Cash did the utmost justice to Hurt.